What's up, guys? Stinger offense continued. We're just gonna jump right into the ace pair twins. Crap. We have to set a depth chart again. For some reason, I guess the rosters don't save in offline mode, but they save online. Yeah, so. And that should be good. Okay. So, as we last left off on the shotgun doubles. Very effective formation. Another formation that we're going to be looking at is the ace pair twins. And in the number one slot, what I like to do is I like to put the fastest receiver that I have in that slot, just because we might have opportunities the um, where our opponent gets a little too cocky with their safety, and we just attack deep down the field. So this is just the man-to-man setup that I would have. Deep out for Victor Cruz. Hakeem Nicks, we put him on a slant. Myers on a fade or streak, and Pascal on a slant. We want to have two slants going over the middle, just because if our opponent is using, he still has to choose one. Both will be open, so he still has to choose one, and then we can if he's supposed to be covering the tight end, Myers, and he jumps down to the routes underneath, then we can hit Myers over the middle. Again, this is against man coverage. And Victor Cruz in the deep out, just because it's man coverage. So, bam, Victor Cruz gets open, and that's our quick hitting read that we're gonna be looking at. Right here, this is a cover 2 read. So this is what I would do for cover 2, just because again, the safeties are not aligned and the corners are not aligned as well. So bam, we get a cover 2. We just want to throw that, chuck that deep to Victor Cruz, and bam. Now this is a more of a cover 3 blitz look, and this is what I would this is the play Y stick, and this is the adjustments I would make for the cover 3 against cover 3. So again, we put the running back out there just to draw the attention of the zone that's supposed to go to that side. We want to take that player away. Now, if it's against a blitz, man-to-man coverage, and the corners are backed off, Victor Cruz on a curl route, and then he can just catch it and go, rather than just catch, wait, make a move. He could just catch and just take off. And that's why we put, our fastest receiver in that position, so that he can just catch and just take off, rather than having to make a tackle, break a tackle, and have to go through. Oh, right there we make a bad read. For some reason, I wouldn't say 9 times out of 10, but for some reason the linebackers are supposed to drop down, they won't for some reason, and that's majority of the reasons why I throw picks using this play. But it's still effective against a blitz. Right here we have a blitz look, so we're just gonna do this, and bam, it's just man to man. Victor Cruz makes one juke and he's just gone. Again, and that's just the Y stick. Now, another play we're gonna be looking at is the halfback dive. Again, we're keeping the run. We're keeping the threat of the run fresh in our opponent's mind, just to keep them unsettled every down. Right there, as you can see, the hole is wide open, and David Wilson takes off. But another thing with halfback dive, you can always take it to the outside. And that, again, another reason why David Wilson is in, for his speed. He can hit it up inside, outside. Either way, we get a big gain in the running game. Right there, we actually make the wrong read. Instead of running straight up, we run angled, and we don't get as many yards as we could have. Right there, run right up the middle. So halfback dive is always effective. in certain situations, unless you're running right into a blitz, then obviously, it's gonna be ineffective. Uh, the third play we're gonna be looking at is play action power O and power O, and both of these plays have the auto motion. What I like to do is pretty much whenever the corners are bumped up like this, I want to put Cruz on a streak, Knicks on an in route, and Myers on a fade, and then motion. And 9 times out of 10, when I first use this play, guys, they like to time the motion and try to either manually blitz me, or they think it's a run, and they always get fooled by the quick play action that we hit them with. And sometimes we get a big play to Victor Cruz, but if the corners are bumped off like this, then we're just gonna run it like this. Put the Myers on a fade, Knicks on an in route again, and Cruz on a curl route. I love curl routes just because nice. It's really just a fake streak that we're giving our opponent, the impression that we're giving our opponent. And as you see with the motion, the guys start moving. They think it's a run, and bam, we hit them with the play action. Another thing the Giants like to do, hopefully they get back to doing that, but very effective. It's always effective when you run and you run effectively, and then you can always hit your opponent with play action on top of that. So that's play action power O. We're gonna be looking at power O right after, and you could run these plays vice versa. It doesn't really matter which one you run first, but I would run the play action version first, and then hit them with the regular power O, just because they're gonna be, they're not gonna jump to time the snap and attack the line of scrimmage as they would have before you ran that play, just because they already got burned deep, or they got hit up for a good gain. So they pretty much learned their lesson, and then we just hit them with the run version of this play. And that's one thing you have to look out for, the block sheds. But other than that, that's with any given run play. Other than that, you don't really there's nothing to worry about. This is a good, effective run with 2 holes. You can always run through between the tackle and the guard, or you can take it to the outside. But the tight end that's in motion is always the seal blocker. And what that is, he's supposed to seal the end or the edge, and you can just attack the edge or the tackle, whichever hole is open, but the hole will be clear as which way to run to. The last play we're going to be looking at is the inside cross. Again, another play that I love. Here are the adjustments. What I like to do is I like to put Knicks on an in route. We're gonna leave the tight end Myers on a drag. We're gonna fade Pasco, and again, if the corners are backed off, we put Cruz on a curl route. And the reason why we put Pasco on a fade route, again, we already ran Y stick, where Myers is on a fade route. So when the ball is snapped and he sees Myers going on a drag, if your opponent is usuring the middle linebacker, they're gonna jump on the drag, which opens up Pasco for the fade. As you can see, he was open there. We just missed throwing him the ball. But again, same setup. Pasco wide open, and he catches the ball. That's one way to confuse your opponents. Again, we leave Wilson on his little swing route just to drag a purple away from Cruz, and pretty much give us the opening that we need to throw him the ball. Again, this is against man coverage. What I like to do is I like to same setup, except we're gonna put Cruz on a deep out, and we're gonna block the running back. The reason why we block the running back is because whenever we face man-to-man coverage, 9 times out of 10, you're gonna be facing a blitz as well. So again, we guess wrong on the coverage, but we still get somebody wide open, and we hit Brandon Myers. And the thing with these schemes is that you can guess wrong with the coverages. You can guess wrong with the blitzes, but and the coverage behind it. But you right there you take a sack. But you can sometimes you can get away with it, and that's the beauty of this these schemes that I'm putting out. Right there, we guess wrong on who to throw the ball, but we still manage a good game. Right there, we're just gonna run this just because this is goal line, and for some reason he didn't throw the ball. Welcome to practice mode. But yeah, this is the Ace Pairs Twins. You can find this in I believe the Chiefs have it. I believe they have Ace Pair Chief. You can find this in multiple playbook. Bam. You can find this in the multiple playbook and many other playbooks. I mean, go out there and pretty much look. I mean, this Madden season, Madden 25 season is pretty much coming to an end with Madden 15 coming out and EA putting out the trailer. But before Madden 15, we still got to Madden 25. You still have time to learn the game and learn certain schemes and learn what beats what, and just to effectively confuse and attack your opponent at the same time. So again, this is Dante134 here. Be on the lookout. I'm going to be dropping another scheme for the Stinger offense. It's probably going to be out of shotgun spread, and then I'm going to do double giants, and then we're going to go into the bonus plays for this offense. So again, this is Dante134 here. Any questions, you can leave it in the comment section, and peace.